No, nothing. Like, you told me, be careful how you sleep on that transatlantic flight because your toe might go numb and you might never feel anything again. And
maybe I'll do a little higher. How about up here? That part numb?
Hey, that's not numb. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Guys, we had Toegate. We have Toegate Part 2.
Toegate the sequel.
I slept weird on the plane, and my toe's been asleep for like 2 days now.
Try to wake it up.
And we brought a butcher knife in, and Corey's been stabbing my toe, and I don't feel anything. It's kind of remarkable.
Plus, we're well into October. Slasher season.
Yeah, time for horror movies. We should play horror video games.
We should. They were saying on chat they want us to do Friday 13th again.
Okay. Or Alien Isolation might be fun. Or we could always play Costume Quest too. Hi there. Welcome to Insomniac Live. It's Friday.
It is.
We're going to continue playing Marvel Spider-Man, which is what we do on Fridays. We don't have Brian Intar here today because he's literally seeing Venom right now. And a bunch of people went to go see Venom, and I was gonna join them, but I'm busy. We're busy. We have a lot of stuff coming up. There's DLC and other things coming with the Black Cat, the Heist DLC, and all that good stuff. So we're here working today, but not too busy to come play Marvel Spider-Man.
Yes.
Here with Corey Hoover, as always, who's
Hi.
holding down the fort while we're gone. And next week it's exciting because Tim Salviti's going to be in LA next week.
Yes.
So all 5 streams are going to originate out of LA, and you'll have Tim here doing some Tuesday, Thursday streams on the real set instead of his fake green screen moon landing set.
We'll do our best to make it as good as an authentic Tim stream.
Yeah. Wow. 20%. How much did you guys play? I guess you guys played several weeks.
We played 1/5 of the game.
I know. Well, valid. All right. Let's see. People ask about New Game Plus. It's coming.
We're working on it, guys.
Yeah, we're also working on the heist and the other DLC, and then we were making all these other fixes so that people that couldn't play the game or had an issue got it fixed. So it's just, you only have so many people, so you have to kind of prioritize stuff. So it's still happening. Oh, this is a great mission. You guys left off right in the middle of this mission, huh?
Yeah, it was a puzzle.
Oh, so and that's not...
I'm not good at puzzles.
Oh. So we're here with Jeff Davis. This is good stuff. We're probably going to do a lot of side content and screw around today, because
my great white whale.
I think I have to, do I have to electrocute this stuff now? Is that...
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Found one.
Wait, do I have to switch to my electric web? Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Mr. Wisp finished the game last night and loved every second of it.
Oh, that's good. The good news is there's more seconds of it coming.
There are.
In just a few weeks.
There's more seconds the day after October 22nd.
Yeah, so what? Today's the 5th. So it's the 12th and 19th. So 2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks? Yeah, we're getting close.
Brian's at the movie theater.
Yeah, where's Brian? Brian is seeing Venom right now, for reals. So, he's literally sitting in a movie theater. He came over and tried to hand me a ticket. I'm like, nah, man, I'm too busy today. I'm sorry. I'll go see it this weekend. Plus, I can see it for free with AMC. So.
I no longer have Movie Pass. We've parted ways, so I will have to pay money.
Do you have, yeah, well, you should just get on the A-list, my friend. Get on that A-list.
Yeah, the reason why I stopped, it wasn't because Movie Pass service was so crappy, which it was. It was because I had bad movie-going experiences because of the crowds. Because, people in the movie theater nowadays ain't got no respect, and they're going here, hold on. Like this, actually. Talk.
So, I don't know, did you guys talk about this mission? So, one of the crazy things about this mission, there used to be, was there 3 different rooms you went through at one point?
3 rooms?
There was 3 rooms of, 3 puzzle rooms.
Well, we just opened the garage here, and that's the first one.
No. Remember, there was the whole, second room with more junction boxes, and then there was the one where you had to move the crane and lift the boat out of the way.
I don't think we did all that yet.
No. It doesn't exist. Remember, they're like this was much larger at one point, and we cut it down quite a bit. For I think just to make it easier for folks because people are getting confused because we hid there's boxes hid everywhere and, like so you had to go from like the first room of the warehouse to the second room of the warehouse to the third room before you went down underneath. So there was actually like a ton more on here originally that got cut out. I wouldn't say late, but not. It was definitely like we were fairly far. We had like that other room. There's the room with the boat. Remember that? And you had to I think you had to lift the boat up.
I guess.
And that was what exposed. Remember. Maybe you went underneath one, and then that opened the door to the second room. But there was like a boat. There was a room with a boat in the center. It was like a dry dock essentially. There was some crazy stuff that there's like 2 extra rooms
Hey, is that like taco cheese? Go back.
Taco cheese? What?
Yeah. Is it like a taco bar?
Look, well, where's the onions?
Oh man. Well, cause we had El Pollo Loco for lunch, and there was no.
The churros.
They didn't have cheese.
They bring the churros.
Yeah, they didn't have the churros or anything.
Well, they don't have cheese for El Pollo Loco usually. It's usually just enchiladas. But normally there's a big vat of churros. But El Pollo Loco messed up our order today, and so we didn't get churros or enchiladas. Post-credit scenes have you hyped? Yeah, well, I don't want to discuss those too much yet. We will eventually. There's still people who haven't played the game. People want a Spider Cop suit. I do love how if you slow, like, I know a lot of people can run through here, but I love how you can check out like all the weapons that they stole.
Yeah, those nice Pelican cases.
Took the ones they didn't clean out.
So guys, when you see a case like that in a movie or in a game, like a nice padded case with those like kind of indentations on it and stuff and embosses on the outside, it's a Pelican case.
Yeah.
They're used to transfer film equipment around safely, and they just end up using them as movie props all the time.
There's a line where he says like they don't contain the non-lethal stuff. I already hit the one. Okay. And then we hit this.
They said I can't embarrass myself today because now my mom has started watching the streams. And
when did she start watching the streams? Really?
She like Google searched me last week, and and then the result that came up was the one where I'm dancing the Crispin Glover dance. And she like shooed me out over text. She was like, I don't know what kind of son I raised. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. So now I gotta watch myself.
That's hilarious. How was my vacation? It was very good.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking, Key and Prime. I went all over Europe, and I will say Dubrovnik is especially cool.
That's where they filmed the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I mean they film a ton of stuff there now.
Mm-hmm. And that's in Croatia, right?
It is in Croatia. It's beautiful. I mean, like literally, the Red Keep is the Red Keep. It's pretty crazy.
So Croatia is also home to that guy that was like the basketball player that was the biggest guy ever. I forget his name.
Oh yeah.
He was in that movie My Giant with the guy that hosts the Oscars all the time. What's his name? From City Slickers.
Billy Crystal.
Billy
I was
Crystal.
gonna say Billy Graham. I'm like, that's not right. It's not Billy Graham.
Billy Crystal is in this movie. Oh, Jorge Mirasan. That's his name. Jorge Mirasan is a Croatian basketball player, and he like brought fame to Croatia in the 90s, and he's freaking huge.
Your timing is impeccable.
They're asking did you hear about me using your account to play co-op on Far Cry 5?
I did. I also saw when I accidentally logged them out because I was trying to download Assassin's Creed, which we play next week, by the way. We're playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Monday.
Ooh.
We're playing Super Mario Party on Wednesday with Sophie and Jenna. We got Swole Adam for Assassin's Creed. We'll try to get Brian in. I think he's going out of town, but if he's here on Tuesday or something and we can make it work, we're going to get Brian in to play.
Next week will be a fun stream week. Whoa! Did you web that guy in the
to
car?
the door and then pull the car and through it. I did.
The door opened?
Yeah, I did.
Dude!
Yeah, I did.
Who made this game? It's so advanced.
Yeah. Super Mario Party, it's going to be awesome. What's your highest combo, chat? I don't know what my highest combo is. What I've been playing at home. I've been playing on Superior at home. I obviously haven't played in a couple weeks because I've been gone. But I'm planning to get back to it.
Billy
Alright.
says
What?
Man Boy is taller than Jorge Mirasan. Yeah, probably. That guy, I saw a picture of him in a swimming pool, I think. He looks like an alien.
Oh gosh. What else? What PS4 exclusives am I most excited for? Well, obviously Last of Us 2. What else? Ghost of Tsushima should be fun. I think Days Gone is gonna be a lot more fun than people realize. I've always liked stuff that Sony Bend has done.
I love biker stories, so I think it's gonna be cool because of that. It's like Full Throttle with zombies, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a really fun world. I think the story will be better than people are expecting,
Yeah.
and I think it'll be fun to like drive around and do stuff. So.
Well, plus it takes place in a forest, and I love the forest. I love pine trees, so I want to play just for that environment.
The other one I think that will be, I am excited to see what people do with Dreams too. I think that could be really cool. And there's this 3D platformer that just came out for PlayStation VR that I need to hook my PSVR up and play. Everyone says it's sensational, and I want to do that, and then finally maybe go back and play Resident Evil 7 in VR.
That would be a fun one. Man, I want to play Alien Isolation in VR.
VR.
Yeah.
Seems like the type of game where you need to change underwear.
I was gonna say diaper, but you're right. That works too. That's funny that you're gonna say that though.
Yeah, because
Think
we
of the
did the same
exact-
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just narrowly missed the subway. I love this moment. This is such a great moment. Boom.
For a while, this was like one of the big money shots in our trailer that we were working on, and then we decided we're gonna use another one just for context and stuff. But we loved that shot.
Yeah, it's really, really great. And Jefferson Davis is so
Yeah.
great. I remember I got a text from a friend when they were playing. He's like, oh my god, he's like so good. Like I love Jefferson Davis, and he's like he's so great. His character's so awesome. And he's like, I just did the mission from E3 last year. He's like, it's just the game's great. He's like, I love Jefferson Davis so much, and I was just like, oh boy.
Yeah.
And then about 30 minutes later, I got a text of like, why you do that? Yeah.
Excuse me, miss.
More than you.
Kian Prime says I played Resident Evil 7 in VR and I got motion sickness. Yeah, I've heard that from people.
Focus full time on real stories like this. And the demons.
You know, the closer you
You know,
get to them,
that's the
more
tough thing.
hard, right?
The closer I get,
Enjoyed
the more chance
Hades, Superware,
Our followers.
Bonnie
is really
Zimmer
small. Here, I'll
123,
make it bigger.
Optimum 242, Chris 08, Rubber Romero,
There we go.
Rubber
How come they're all
Romero?
underlined?
I don't know.
Oh, now it lets you like click on them.
Pure
It's
a
Nano.
new feature.
Scroll down some more. Pure Nano. Thank you all for following. This is like just the last 6 minutes. VFX. Thank you for following. Davey Mac. Block Plays 8. Drip Nexus. Willie Fresh 92. Spirit or Spiritomb Gaming. Circasto 1. Derp Titan and the Ampersum Sonum. And Lord Roku.
Well,
That's
we get
enough.
quite
That's-
a bit though, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for following. We
I-
stream 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Time to head home.
Here, if you have not joined us before. Ooh, we leveled up.
Are we gonna play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe online?
I don't know if
Soon.
we'll play online or not. We may need to do a Mario Kart tournament before the year is over. Oh, should we fast travel? Alright, let's fast travel. All of these are great. There was a bunch that the team made. There's always a bunch of like weird little animator vignettes that like sometimes that are really funny. I think we posted some of the old Resistance ones that like Steve Ryder did. They tried actually the one with the guy sleeping, the one we just saw. We tried to put shirtless Spider-Man there, but the model, his neck wouldn't like you couldn't get him to lean over right and like hit Spider-Man's shoulder correctly. It would be a very uncomfortable and unrealistic neck position. So it was taken out, but it was definitely at one point they were trying to see if they could make it work.
Remaster Resistance spilled lemonade on his computer desk.
Oh, that's no good. What are the rest of the DLC stories about? Well, you'll find out when you play. But the first one's the heist. They are all interconnected to each other. And, you know, Felicia Hardy's back in town. You know, some stuff's going on. There's obviously some, you know, tiny hints we've put out, but nothing major. We're gonna try and leave it as a surprise. Can't be spoiled online early because there's no physical copies of it. You have to download it, which will be great. You guys will all be on the same page. You'll all be playing at the same time together, which will kind of be fun.
Hang on.
There's probably puddles in it. I don't know.
Ooh, nice flip there.
I do. So this mission, like Pete, get some cloud. Like I told John Paquette this all the time. Pete, why doesn't he have some cloud backup? Come on, so get him kryptonite or something.
Yeah.
Like iCloud. Anything.
Well, maybe it's just too. He doesn't want to put it out on the cloud because
maybe
hacked.
Maybe his backup server was in his apartment, but Pete should know the value of offsite backup. I mean,
Yeah.
this is embarrassing for Peter Parker. You know, really, really embarrassing.
Do we have a favorite memory that sticks out during the long development time?
I have to find my
Oh,
Spidey
I don't know. I have to think about that for a little bit.
dog. Finding a tiny flash drive
I
in a
haven't-
30-ton garbage truck.
I'm trying to think of a really strong memory I
I have
had.
years of research on that drive. Everything I've worked on since high school.
When we announced the game at E3 2016 with our announcement trailer, and I was sitting in the crowd at the PlayStation Theater, and you know, the music came on, and the first shot was of the city, and Peter was narrating, and no one knew that this game was. They didn't know about it yet. And then some people in the crowd, you could kind of tell by the energy that they started thinking, wait, is this like some superhero game?
course it's
This could be like Spider-Man or something.
stealing
And then the
garbage.
Marvel logo came on, and the music got all
There's
like
another
crescendo,
way.
and then he lands on the side of the wall, and the crowd just lost their fucking shit. Sorry if you're swearing.
Your
And
mom's so mad.
and I like just the energy, and to see that and be like, oh man, we're making this, and it was just I think that's probably my favorite feeling.
Yeah. Well, this Rhino. There's a graffiti for some of the villains. Would you guys buy that on a shirt? Do you like that? Like some of our villain graffiti on T-shirts? Just a question. I don't know. A thought. Maybe. I don't know. Would you guys like that? Let us know in the chat.
It's not really breaking and entering if I don't break anything, right?
So yeah, now this is kind of like
Okay, no need to panic.
They want your
They
memes,
haven't touched the
Justin.
trash yet.
Give
they
them
want
some
your
quality
dank, they need
memes.
some dank memes. I don't know if anyone watches The Good Place, but they used the
Okay,
term dank
time to
memes last night on The Good Place, and it made me very happy.
Is that Rhino art meant to be Swole
Any
Adam?
chance the truck-
That's Swole Adam when he hasn't had his coffee.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't notice when I played this at home. I didn't notice there's an Empire Sanitation logo on Eddie's voice thing. So this is like sort of our fun. There's like some great pizza jokes in here that are both New York pizza jokes. There's like kind of a Seinfeld reference in one of the places. It's also sort of our tiny little nod to pizza time, I would say. Because, you know,
Larry's?
you guys all wanted to deliver pizzas, but
Leo's.
maybe you just have to go to hunt down the garbage trucks at the pizzerias instead.
Rubber Romero is asking if we're gonna make DLC where we change all the lines to be Tobey Maguire's voice. That's an excellent idea. I'll get right on that. Guys, I got a Halloween impersonation for you. All right, you have to guess. Am I
Stuff's not here.
Norman Bates or Michael
Be
Myers?
another
I was gonna
truck
say
around.
Michael Myers, but I think that's more Norman Bates. What were you going for? Both?
Let's see what they say.
No sign of my stuff.
I don't think there's a Soup Nazi reference.
Eddie,
Though I've had the Soup
no
Nazi
hope.
soup and it's delicious. I was calling Eddie back.
You sure they
Eddie,
were
where's
around
my?
here?
No one really cares which guy I am.
No, they don't like your Halloween. They're not in the
They're
Halloween
like,
spirit.
who are those people? Norman Bates, Michael Myers. That's stuff that came, you know, before 1997. I don't know what it is.
So you know what I will tell you though? You know what I'll tell you? It's October, and you know what that means.
It's a spooktacular.
No, so
Oh.
in October is when Salt and Straw, the ice cream place, has its literal best flavor.
What, pumpkin spice?
Alright, I'll worry about the backpack later. No, pumpkin spice. How basic are you? Like, seriously.
Well, I'm wearing my Uggs. I'd show you guys, but you can't do feet on Twitch. It's a strike.
Wait, what about the beginning of the show then?
Oh yeah. That's our point.
Norman Bates, see they're saying Norman Bates, Jack Nicholson, you are Corey Hoover. What's your favorite suit in the game?
Jack Nicholson. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
My favorite suit is the. Oh geez, I like Scarlet Spider a lot, and I like 2099.
There's the incinerator. Hope I'm not too late.
I'm big. I like the Velocity suit. I like the Advanced suit, honestly.
Looks like
Period.
trouble.
Yeah, Advanced suit is a good, like, the standard suit because it's great. I do agree with the decision for the White Spider, how it makes the suit pop. It's great. It just reads well.
Oh, we do have that ability. Okay. I wasn't sure if we did or didn't.
Hi, Gravy Biscuits.
Yeah, it's hard to pick. Oh wait, I have to talk to this
You
guy.
okay?
There was a time when Spider-Man just would fling all the garbage bags around. There's another complaint that I remember, like when he went through the garbage, there was this huge pile of garbage, and you had to like pull off all these garbage bags, but it basically just looked like Spider-Man flinging all this trash around because he'd like spin them all and throw them off into the distance. And we're like, no, Spider-Man can't trash the whole area around there. He can't pull all this stuff out and throw all this trash all over.
Please be here.
Anyway, so then we changed it to just breaking open some bags. So at least they just have to shovel it into the incinerator. Apparently I'm not supposed to talk about nerfing Web Blossom anymore because my joking comment about it led to a bunch of frenzied posts and a ton of support tickets and messages saying please don't nerf the Web Blossom.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, I guess. Peter has an idea for a new gadget, crafting the web bomb.
That kind of looks like this thing that I saw at my proctologist's office.
Woo! Wow. Do you have a proctologist?
Well, it was just a one-off joke. I didn't really think it through.
Obviously. That opens a lot
I'm
of
not
questions.
prepared for a follow-up question.
Opens a lot of questions. Oh, we have a bunch of skill points available.
I just saw a little thing. It's like, oh.
Let's see here. What do we need to get that we don't have?
Can we have a spin-off for Howard the Pigeon guy? No, but we could do a spin-off of Howard the Duck. It's a Marvel character. Does my mom know? Oh, no.
We'll save.
She
I
doesn't
want to
know.
get the double finisher.
Got it.
Look, is that guy?
What's your reaction to seeing the Advanced Suit in Spider-Verse trailer?
Oh, did you see that?
Is it the little Easter egg?
Yeah, it's like in the background. Pretty cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked because a lot of us are very. I love when the web bomb like webs guys to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute favorite thing. The Spider-Verse. Oh, dude. Yeah, we're all really excited for the Spider-Verse movie, so it was really exciting to see that they put that in there as an Easter egg, because I'm not sure we even knew about it, honestly. I don't know if there might have been someone here that knew about that, but
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what's cool of it.
I didn't know about it.
If it just becomes part of
I could try
the cultural zeitgeist, and it's just like, we made the white suit, but now it just goes out into the world, and we lose track of specifics. It's just out there. That's cool. That's fine.
Well, Gravy Biscuits, Dan Mullen is a good coach, just like
how am I
Scott
gonna
Frost
talk my way
and Chip
onto
Kelly
MJ's
are.
couch?
We won't talk about Willie Taggart, though, who inherited a much better situation than
Hi, MJ.
Willie Taggart,
Any chance I
Scott
can stay
Frost,
over?
and
Oh,
Chip Kelly did, all of which inherited terrible situations.
MJ.
So,
It's just in the neighborhood,
yeah.
and that's
This is where we should put the subtitles on so we can. I'm gonna actually do it right
okay.
now, because I think he's talking about staying on MJ's couch right now.
It's audio.
Is it under audio?
Yeah.
There we go.
Am I gonna be the villain of the DLC?
Hey, MJ.
No. Do I look like Brandon Winfrey?
Okay, that's just so
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, guys. I'm the hero of the DLC. Get
Why
real.
am I making this such a big deal?
I like how
Spider-Man
he's
joins
like
up
making a big deal. It's like we're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches.
It's not weird or anything. It's a
Peter-
couch.
Oh, on MJ's couch.
It's
Oh.
just a couch, Emery's couch. What am I thinking? Yeah, I like. Do friends just crash? Have you ever crashed on an ex's couch? Has anyone in the chat ever crashed on an ex's couch but like an ex where
It's so loaded. It's so loaded, dude. Like, they have a dysfunctional relationship, I'll say that.
So, I do love the Sanctum at night. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't crash in. Say hello.
Rude Ray thinks we're great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rude Ray. You know, you could have said something rude. You guys are jerks. They're like, well, he's Rude Ray. What can you expect from the guy?
Huh. Looks like MJ's story just got published.
Just publish your story.
I think I'll find somewhere else to stay.
I've never had a girlfriend, so I can't answer. Oh.
Oh, well. Crash Bandicoot crashed on your couch?
I wish Harry was in town.
I wish Harry was in town. I could crash with him. Foreshadowing. Oh, that's the end of the mission. Okay. Alright, let's, do we have any more points to spend? Do we have any suits we can unlock? Oh man. What should we wear, guys? Any preferences? We could put on the Stark suit. Of course, we have a lot of options here. You guys haven't been buying any suits, have you? Look at this.
We've been saving our XP.
Chat, you get to choose what we wear for the rest of this stream.
Skull.
Homecoming, please. Iron Spider. Interesting. Should have asked the Avengers if you could crash at the tower.
Oh, now they're all talking. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Homecoming, Scarlet.
Homecoming.
Swole Adams. Oh, they want the Swole Adams suit. Yeah.
Which was the Swole Adams suit?
I guess it would be like the one, the shirtless one, right?
Iron Spider, Homecoming. Man, I don't know. Justin, what do you think the pick is out of all?
Shit.
I didn't.
I think it's either Iron or Scarlet.
Oh man, we haven't even got through the suit part. Well, that's fine. Iron or Scarlet?
Well, that's what I'm seeing from
Alright, we'll go Scarlet. For now. We might change it. But
It
we're gonna
triggers like 20% of the chat. There's like no right answer that keeps everyone happy.
I'm gonna put the web loss. Man, you don't even have. Oh, we haven't bought those. That's why. Oh, I see. Okay. Well. Let's see. What do we want to buy?
Well, now there's a lot of people saying Stark suit, and one person who keeps saying it over. According to canon, the Swole Adams suit is the Velocity suit, since I made that image of Adam's face on that suit once, and everyone latched onto it.
Got it. All right. What can we afford here? Increases rate. Oh man, we don't have money for that now.
Chat, I feel like I needed to blow my nose before the stream.
All right,
so
we'll go with the Homecoming suit.
if I got any bugs, let me know. Don't let me just go to the stream without telling me.
There we go. We're getting. Yeah, we almost got our double takedowns.
Hey there, Spider.
Oh yeah, we did trigger a lot of them, didn't we? We got a bunch of more followers too. Sayan Marley, Twitch Kenshin, Aaron SW Official, Me C4 Nachos, or Master Chief for Nachos. I don't know. And Isla Schechter. What should we do now? We should get those towers, huh?
Nick Bates bought the game while on vacation in Vienna.
Uh-huh.
And Insomniac is their favorite developer since they first played Spyro and then later Ratchet & Clank.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks, Nick Bates.
Thank you for contributing to European box office. Or whatever. We need Spidey emotes on Twitch. Yeah, that'd be cool. There's the Spidey sticker pack for iOS, which is pretty sweet. If you haven't downloaded that, you definitely should. It's pretty neat.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another
Doc
job.
giving us a call.
Plan. Give me a bit of time.
One of the hard parts too when you're making a game too, like when you're doing the story, is like a lot of those, like a lot of these kind of like in between voicemails and calls or stuff that doesn't really get added in until the very end. Like a lot of that's polished stuff. So remember a long time, like you have the major stuff of the story, but you don't get those like little extra conversations till the very end. So like sitting and finally playing the whole thing where like all of that is implemented and you get all the extras. And like for the longest time we didn't have the conversation resume, you know, where like if a conversation got interrupted, that was it was gone.
Yeah.
And we were always planning to fix it, but that was one of the later things that went in, where, you know, what were you saying? And it's you know, it makes everything so much better. God of War did a great job with that too.
Would you look at that? Half the crime
Half the crime tower's back up already. Yeah. Spider Cop is on the job. Come hell or high water. Gets the job done. Sorry for that terrible impression, Yuri.
The chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual
We're not almost at the end of Act 2. What are you talking
No,
about?
we're still in Act 1.
Come around.
This is one of my favorite. We're Trinity Church. I don't know if you saw that Lin-Manuel Miranda's been playing the game.
Oh,
So, did you see that?
no.
You didn't see that Lin-Manuel Miranda's been playing the game? He's even been taking photos in photo mode and posting them on his Twitter.
No, I haven't. It's living under a rock.
Yeah, well, we're not throwing away our shot here. That's all I'm saying. This is Trinity Church. Right here. Obviously important for Hamilton fans.
Justin. Oh.
Oh, what are you saying about Justin?
Justin's gonna watch Man in the High Castle.
Oh,
3.
it's season 3 just came out, right?
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it.
It's great. Well, first season and 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. If it's one of those shows where if I would like to get to at some point. When we made the train, the Spider-Man train. Cecilia, one of the best examples they showed us was the Man in the High Castle train.
Oh, that's right.
But apparently that, because there's a ton of like Nazi imagery in that train,
Mhm.
it was up for like one day because people were so offended by it, and MTA took it down the next day. So it didn't really exist for very long.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Can we take the photo up here? Can we get this photo of it? It's a top-down photo. It's like a street maps photo.
It works.
Dumpling recipe.
Infamous dumpling.
Has anyone made the dumplings yet?
Should have come with.
I
step
think
10,
the dumplings were
burn
taken
everything
out
in MJ's
of.
apartment.
This was taken out of a comic, I think. I can't. I don't quote me on that. But I
Watch
think
us
all
like really the
recipes-
directions to make homemade dynamite.
Legal would love that. I think, does that change your ESRB rating if you accidentally put an explosive recipe in your game? Like, oh, you're not T anymore. Fresh mince Jimber, 50 dumpling wrappers. Where do you get dumpling wrappers from? Is my question. Remember, MJ's stove runs hot. That's my favorite line on the whole thing. MJ's stove runs hot. Which again, I think that's all from.
It's not the only thing that runs hot in that house.
What else runs hot in the house?
Their on and off relationship.
Oh.
Will they, won't they?
I see what you did there. What should we do? Oh, we got an armored vehicle robbery. All right.
Should you beat the game before playing the next DLC, or does it matter?
That's a good question. What do you think?
I
I think, well, you still have 2.5 weeks. You have plenty of time to beat
it
the
doesn't
story.
hurt. If you beat the game, and then you play the DLC, it'll seem nice and smooth and natural, and it won't hurt. If you haven't beat the game yet, I guess it depends on what part of the game you're in, because I'd say there are certain parts of the game, certain story elements and stuff where like you'd want to see what comes next, and then the DLC is more like a tangent. So if it were me, I would beat the game and then play the DLC, but you know, assuming that you live in a free country and not some sort of dictatorship, you can do it however you want. You should not beat the game with my words of wisdom. Everything I say is a lie.
Why do the demons
Yeah, I would say you
have
should
much
finish the
cash?
story first, but I don't think you have to by any means. But keep in mind, I have not played through the DLC in the last few weeks, so.
I mean, I could see
I don't
people
know.
getting confused, like if they're only halfway through the game or something, and then they like start playing the DLC, and they're like, "Wait a second, Peter, MJ, who are these people? What? Is it they know each other?"
We're assuming you probably beat the game before you played the DLC. I do believe, but actually, that's one of my things on my to-do list is to play through here next week probably.
We're getting more followers. It's hard to keep up with all of them. D7 Wolfman, the Master Skeleton.
ESU Sniper, Master Skeleton, man. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Yeah, thank you very much. Which research station is this?
Is that weed they're growing?
Kinda esoteric with this station monitors cities, cell tower networks. Oh, this one. People love or hate. I personally really like it because it's very different. But there's a lot of people that didn't like this one. and it's actually toned down when it was at its most difficult. It was one that playtesters despised.
I don't think I've done this one actually.
You've never done this? So basically you have to, there's a cell interference where essentially the rule is there's a band you're allowed to stay in of height, and it moves up and down when you're swinging. So you have to get from rooftop to rooftop while staying inside this narrow band. And if you go outside of it, you take damage. I love the research stations. I think it's so fun the way they play with some of the like mechanics of the game.
So this is like the ring in Fortnite that you can't get out of.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's the safe zone. But you can use. So this is where you can actually swing on the helicopters.
Oh.
And I can use that. So you kind of have to. This is like the first easy one. Some of the end ones are actually pretty tough. And they were way harder originally. Wait, is Evan Falarka in here? No one has said anything about when New Game Plus is coming.
Someone in the chat said we did.
Yeah, well, if you didn't hear it from us, you may not want to trust other people in the chat.
There's some people you can trust in the chat. Remaster Resistance is one of them.
Oh, see, and I just went below the man, and then I'm taking damage, and no good, and no good. Oh man, you know what we don't have is the ability to web zip twice. I don't think.
That would be helpful in this.
Oh wait, maybe we do. We
time.
actually do, I think. Never mind. It's one of my favorite abilities.
I love this game. It's amazing. It's my second favorite Spider-Man game. What? Why not first? I'm not even gonna bother reading the rest of the comment.
Yeah,
Thanks anyway.
Man, I wish there was a way to fix
Stanley
this for
DLC.
everyone
He's in the
except
game. Stan's there. That was a big thing we kept secret for a very long time, and we're glad. You actually can. Oh God! No!
Okay, let's not do that again.
Whew. And fortunately, it surprised a lot of people.
Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down.
Let's see here.
Can't
All
waste
right.
a second. Getting to be
Can't waste a
tight
second.
squeeze.
So this is the one where you really have to rely on the helicopters, I think.
One might say that you have
You
to
can
get
even
to the
zip,
chopper.
like. Oh.
Your Icarus flying too close to the sun.
Oh God, we're in trouble. We're in real trouble. Anyway, I really like this mission quite a bit. I think, and as a whole, I think the research stations are some of my favorite things, just because they're all kind of different.
Uh-oh. Jeez.
Bam!
Yeah, I don't know what happened there
Workers can share
actually,
their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services.
but I made it just in time.
Also
Which
important.
DLC comes out in
If the network
2018?
crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix
We've
their
said all
problems.
three of them are coming out.
Mhm.
The
Keep
Heist
this
comes
station
out
up and running.
Mhm.
Harry's project should be
in
safe.
October 23rd.
Turf Wars comes out in November. We haven't specified a date, and Silver Lining comes out in December. So all three installments of CTNS will be out this year. Is the current announced dates and plan. And if anything changes, we'll let you know. But that's what we said, and that's what we're working towards.
Remaster Resistance likes the particle effects when you go outside the zone and must take photos of it.
Do love Wall Street. What else you got? What's your favorite installment of CTNS? Ask us when we're done with all of them. We're still working on them.
Yeah.
It's not like they're done or anything.
Hey, so this gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating
Gang
up.
war between the demons and Fisk is heating up. Even Shocker's a
got
part
roped
of
into
it.
running
Shocker.
jobs for the demons.
I'm shocked.
These guys are
Shocked and
serious.
appalled.
Replace
Yeah,
Fisk?
like
That'd be bad enough.
we're
Hope it's not something
getting
worse.
close to having the heist ready because it's out in 2.5 weeks. So obviously it has to be getting pretty close here. But you know, Turf Wars and Silver Lining are obviously still very much in development and will be right up until their releases because that's how it works. You don't usually sit on things in video game development. I know people think it's just a bunch of stuff we cut from the main game. That's not true.
Superheroing doesn't
It's
leave
all
much
gotten
time
made.
for
It's
the
definitely not true.
Gotta get it
Because
right.
if it was true, that trailer for the heist would have been a lot easier to make because all those assets would have existed already. Man, that was crazy. The amount of crunch that people had to like figure out how to get. Oh, There's a lot of detail on that little travel pack there.
Yeah, here's my thing. It's like 24-hour, right? But then it says 72-hour. Which is it? Is it 24-hour original for men? Is that the name of the brand? What is it? What's the top of that say? 24-hour. It's like
right.
There's something in black. 24-hour, but then 72-hour relentless protection. He has relentless protection.
That's a bold promise, dude. I usually.
Oh, see, look, it's the same brand of 24-hour.
Okay.
Toothpaste. 24-hour. Oh, it's 24-hour Mart. So we got it from the local 24-hour Mart, but it's 72-hour protection. Got
I can
it.
see the point of confusion there.
All right, I get it now.
Kean Prime's asking if I'm the new Brian.
No.
All right, you want me to do Brian entire impression? Is that
Yes,
what
I
this
do.
means?
Yes,
All
I
right.
do.
Okay, so then ask me a question about Okay, what we wanted to do, what we wanted to do, James, what we wanted to do with this movement, the Superior Spider-Man, where he already starts off as full-fledged superhero, but then what we really wanted to do with him is then over the course of the game, you get more powers. I don't know.
That was not very good.
Yeah.
Brian can rest easy. I always like to go if I'm doing a Brian impression. Guys. That's my favorite way to do a Brian impression.
Oh, I could have just said hell no. That'd be the easy way out. Right?
Like, the Browns are the best team ever, guys. That's also how you know it's a Brian impression. But the Browns gotta win. They opened the beer coolers. Better than Nebraska's done this year, so I can't really say.
Nebraska.
Yeah, you're telling me.
That's it, huh?
Stopping the car without taking damage is really hard. Like, they shoot you and it's just really hard to avoid. It's like one of those crime tokens that I even find challenging. Sure, people in the chat are like, get better at your game. But
I thought it was easy, but then I realized all the times I did it for trailers, I had invincibility turned on.
yeah, naturally. Oh, we got another crime to stop. Oh, you know what? Let's go prove how broken Web Blossom is, because there's gonna be a bunch of dudes up on a roof. We're gonna jump up here, and we're gonna go. Okay, crime over! Oh, maybe not. One rocket launcher guy escapes.
Do a Swole Adam impression. Man, you guys are gonna get me in trouble with everybody. I'm just gonna shit talk everyone at the studio. All right, Swole Adam impression. I need a topic. I need something to feed off of. I can't just go nothing. What would Swole Adam talk about? It'd be like.
You see how that crime, though? We basically took care of almost all the guys with just the superpower, and then it recharges by the time we go to another crime. They're so easy.
I can't do a Swole Adam impression. I have it in my mind, and it's not manifesting.
Well, he probably appreciates that.
Talk about creatine powder. But he doesn't actually talk about all his gym stuff fanatically. That's just.
No, he will talk about. He and I talk about Disney a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
Oh yeah, he's really into Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both big Disney Disney park fans.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he's calling me a coward for not doing the impression. He's on the chat. Alright. I should do. Really? Oh. Wow. Oh. Well, that's not so nice.
Wilson Fish Science Prize trophy.
Oh.
And check.
That's pretty good.
Couldn't
That's
turn it
pretty
down
good.
without
You
arousing
see,
suspicion.
this
No
Venom
chance.
movie, I've heard a lot of stuff about it. Oh.
Did accept the lifetime supply of access.
Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Silk Monkey got married at Disney World. Where at Disney World did you get married? Disney World's a big place. And how much did it cost? That's Radam says that's actually pretty accurate. That's not bad. I don't think you got the voice quite right, but you definitely got you got the tone and the types of things that Adam would say. So I give you props. Anyone excited about Fallout 76? Yeah, I am. I'm hopeful that hopeful I can get a beta code from my boy Matt Grandstaff over at Bethesda, and then I just want to troll people by nuking their villages. I could just play that game and just nuke and just totally focus on just nuking people's stuff and probably have a really good time. Shades of Green. Oh, Shades of Green is nice. Thank you for your. I assume thank you for your service, Silk Monkey. I have stayed at Shades of Green.
I Oh, I don't. What Shades of Green is a place you stay at? I don't know what Shades of Green is. What is it?
Shades of Green is a resort, the Walt Disney World Resort that is owned and operated by the U.S. Department of Defense.
My web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive.
And
Why'd they do that?
Yep, it's a. Why do they do that? Because the Defense Department operates resorts in a bunch of different. Oh no, we can't. We can't web swing. We can only web zip and stuff.
Oh man, you had bad gas there.
Yeah, which is kind of funny, and it's really fun when you try again, which is why I love it. Cause it's like, okay, well now we take away one of your tools. How do you get around the city? And it just like, yeah. Oh, web swing, and he just fart. No dice.
That was a wet one.
So anyway. Yeah, my dad's military, so I've stayed at Shades of Green. The first time I ever went to Disney World, I stayed at Shades of Green, which is a cool place. And Silk Monkey say, yeah, military plus family only, right? And then it also, so the other thing, the reason they also operate, the military has a resort, I think called Honolea or something like that, or Honolea, on Waikiki.
Han and Leia?
No, Honolea. Or Honolea maybe. I think it's Honolea actually. Anyway, so the whole point is they do this so that then military members who can go on vacation in these places and they pay for the rooms based not on a set price but based on their rank. So like if you're a private or a second lieutenant or something, you can go stay at this really nice Disney World resort with your family and only pay like $70 a night.
Be like, give me the Rear Admiral discount.
Well, seriously, this JJJ, maybe you guys have seen this, maybe you haven't. This is Jason Hickey, right? I think.
Yeah, Jason Hickey drew that.
Yeah. And he's an environment artist, but he doesn't draw a ton. Like, I mean, he does, but like I remember this is a big deal because he drew this and everyone loved it and he was really proud of it. I think he posted on Twitter about this. If you go back and look at his Twitter timeline, I believe he talked about the making of this piece, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
A great.
So this is J in sign language, pinky like that, and for JJJ you just go like that.
Someone said I mostly ran this mission. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess, but you also can basically not touch the ground.
Oh, I haven't seen the golden meat until now. I didn't see that sign.
Sporty X says I play on Spectacular and barely get hit. Me and the big game have become one. Yeah, when you get that flow going in the game, it's really, really fun. Alex D. Twitch, Road Zero, Darth Carroll, OG Cactus, X Ferdy, Sniper, Sniper 23023, and the B-Dubs Monkey. Thank you all for the follows. The B-Dubs Monkey, do you just really like Buffalo Wild Wings? Is that what... you can't... I don't know, maybe you can fast travel. I don't think so, though. The subway takes way too long. Oh, I gotta combine the chemicals over here first before I start spending time on mini games.
And now the industrial centrifuge.
Industrial
That'll get the
centrifuge,
bacteria out of my
man.
web fluid so I can store it properly.
Oh wait, that's not what I need to do.
I hear
I do,
weird
actually.
noises in the
Just
building.
need to isolate the
You
bacteria.
do?
Yeah. My spider sense is tingling.
Okay. Ooh. I miss Adam hosting. Him and Justin were like two buddies. Okay, fine. Adam will be back on Monday as we play some Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I can only tell for sure.
DLC does come with trophies, that's for sure. Exit the lab. But I kind of want to do some more lab research real quick. Should we play some Pipe Dream here?
Yeah.
This always reminds me of Pipe Dream.
It is very similar to Pipe Dream, except that you're not on a timer, right? Or
Oh,
are you?
wow. Oh, you guys have barely done any of these. Let's make the chat watch us do puzzles. What do you think of this, chat?
My life is a puzzle.
It's true. Let's see.
That's better.
Yeah.
Should avoid bone-crushing handshakes at least.
You guys want to ask questions we're not going to answer
That's
today?
wiring in a basic spatial mapping system.
How about, is Hobgoblin related to Green Goblin?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, because that would be like a game. Oh, I thought they meant just within the comics. But I
But
don't
our
know.
universe, you never know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like we've said before,
People have a
obviously,
sense of their surroundings now.
we've never had a Green Goblin in our universe. Norman's never been a Green Goblin, so yeah, people will have to. I don't like committing to anything. I'm never going to commit to an answer. There's one thing I've learned from Ratchet and Clank: you don't ever say anything until it's actually nothing counts until it's in a video game. It's kind of like Star Wars movies. Nothing ever counted until they were actually in a movie.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, I saw that picture of the Jango Fett dude. Is that a TV show on Sci-Fi Network? What's going on?
On Sci-Fi Network?
I saw
is
some.
that you making a joke?
No, I saw some picture of like
Yeah, new Mandalorian character.
new Mandalorian character from on set,
Uh-huh.
and it was. I saw the picture on an ad on Instagram that was from Sci-Fi Channel, and I was like, "What is this? A
Okay,
sci-fi
I
TV show?"
Oh, I assume Sci-Fi put the thing there to... I assume Sci-Fi was just trying to get clicks on Instagram. The show is not a sci-fi show. It'll be on Disney's new streaming service.
But it's a show.
It's a because Jon Favreau is like the showrunner, executive producer, and they have like all these people lined up to do like the guy who directed Thor Ragnarok is going to do an episode. Dave Filoni is doing an episode. So there's a bunch of stuff.
That guy is full of baloney.
So yeah. Oh, wait, Filoni's not full of baloney.
Filoni's full of baloney.
Wait a second. What do we got to do here? This we need 8 voltage, and that's bolted in, and so this has to go straight. So we need to wrap all the way around. I got it. Okay. We should keep these as minimal as possible.
Oh, they want Rumble Guy. Oh, while you were gone, Jeremy Sue became Rumble Boy because he was talking about how he was the one that added the Rumble functionality to the cinematics.
Oh,
So now chat calls him Rumble Boy or Rumble Guy.
nice.
Yeah.
They want Rumble Boy back?
I want him back.
He can come back.
Way more efficient.
They're saying we can skip the puzzles, but that's the whole point. Is I'm not skipping the puzzles. I'm making you watch me solve them. Actually, we can quit for now. We don't have to solve these now. We can save it for another stream. As we slowly 100% the
Yeah.
game on the stream, we can finish the mission. Yeah, live action Mandalorian TV show. Yeah, we know. Or I know. I don't know if Corey knows, but
Well, now I know.
yeah. So
Got a knowledge bomb
and
dropped on
and
me.
you know they're doing a new season of Clone Wars too, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's for the Disney streaming service.
Should have
Basically,
my website
like
back.
Disney's trying to put all of the stuff that would make you, like, oh, you want to watch this new live-action Star Wars show? Well, you're gonna pay us whatever for our streaming service, which makes sense because honestly, the entire streaming service could just be a new Star Wars TV series, and I would pay. It's pretty much exactly how I feel about CBS All Access when they put a new Star Trek series on it. I will pay them $7, $8, $9 a month. And because that went so well for them, now they've greenlit a new Jean-Luc Picard series, and they're like, we want to basically have like 3 or 4 Star Trek TV series so that every single week there's a new episode of Star Trek from one of our Star Trek series, which, as a Star Trek fan, is like awesome and super, super exciting.
While you were watching Star Trek, I studied the blade. I think that Disney is trying to make their own streaming platform viable with cool Star Wars content and stuff like that because Netflix is eating into them really bad and they got to compete, and it's going to be kind of like the DLC of our game. It's going to be a turf war. And all these services
I like how this says best movies. I've actually never noticed this sign before, but I do love it.
Yeah, I always read it as Orville Redenbacher. Popcorn guy.
The popcorn guy?
Yeah, because you get popcorn at the movies, and it looks kind of like Orville
What are the movie
Redenbacher.
posters? Should we look
or
at the movie
Orwell.
posters?
Oh.
We Got Company.
Wait, look at the art for it.
Beckers.
Okay, that's just like an army thing. The Man with the Dark Past. So that's like kind of like Taken, I
Wait,
guess.
who did these movies? Did we put the names on there? Are these Insomniac names?
Oh, it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Fabian Alston,
Brock,
Toby Brockmouth, Darko
Orville
Estrada, Erm Powers. These are not. Well,
Roland
maybe these are
Marshall,
like
Guy
people's
Tate,
like
Warren
family
Beatty,
members or something.
Elwood Shermer, Maureen Parker. They sound like made up names.
Or they might also. These names could exist in the comics. You never know.
Blake
It's amazing.
Becker.
Blake
Blake Becker did everything on that movie.
Oh, is this a line of people waiting to get a movie ticket? Wow, that's kind of fun. I didn't realize it had lines in the game. That's pretty cool. Kate and Kevin. Gray Paker.
They must all be in line for the Ratchet and Clank movie.
Man with the Dark Past again. Well, that movie's obviously big because it has 2 posters. Where is this? Why am I not seeing the green pillar for my... There's a backpack over here.
They should do like a combination where they kind of do like a reboot.
Where's the backpack at?
I don't
Up
know.
here.
They do like 50 Shades of Grey, but it's Ratchet and Clank. I'd watch that.
Okay.
James, it's about the sign.
I see it. I found it. I just didn't... I was waiting for my green thing. Oh!
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant.
ESU badge.
Didn't have time to stick with it, but I guess
That's
we'll
right.
see teaching again someday.
Teaching assistant.
Remaster Resistance. This keyboard is broken and not all the letters work anymore, so they're typing to us like without the letter O. Or the letter E. Oh no, they have the letter O, they don't have the letter E.
Kate and Kevin sounds like a Corey and James movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do think, like, if you ever watch Seinfeld, one of my favorite things was all the crazy fake movies in that. Like,
Yeah.
Like Rochelle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Return the Bacteria. That's probably why it wasn't showing up, because we're on a mission and I was supposed to be doing something, but in Peter Parker style, we got distracted. Rochelle.
There's the testing receptacle. Full of
One
plastic.
girl's erotic
See what
journey
happens.
from Milan to Minsk.
Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing.
Ooh.
Where are we at in the story, boys? We are currently just
Big step forward.
really. I'm pretty much not gonna go. I think the next story
And it wouldn't
mission.
hurt their stock price either.
Oh well, Peter probably has to go sleep. Oh, there's a stakeout coming up. Yeah. Okay. We're still not really probably doing. Maybe it's the first demon base or whatever. We're about to come up on the E3 mission from 2017, but we're not going to do that without Brian. We finished the Jefferson Davis mission and the pizza mission. And now we're just tooling around and finding backpacks and box lunch. Elaine, box lunch. That's one of them. Yes. What was the action movie in? There was some crazy action movie. God, what was the name?
First fight with electric. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume.
Predator.
No, in Seinfeld. Goodness. When is the live stream with Brian happening? I don't know. It depends on Brian's schedule. Normally he would have been here. We're usually always stream with him, but he's seeing Venom right now. He's traveling next week, so we'll try to work around his schedule and get him in here to talk about it. But the next time we play, Brian will be here. We will not play without him again. Well, or if we do, we'll probably just be doing side content, which I'm sure is what all you guys want to see.
So, Aaron SW official says, "It's sad I only discovered. Oh god. It's sad I only discovered your channel 2 months before the release of the game. It's hard being from Spain to find channels like yours. Keep up the good work."
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
And Aaron, I gotta ask you, since you're from Spain,
I was just in Spain. I was in Barcelona.
You were in Spain, too.
Barcelona.
you in Barcelona, Aaron, have you ever been to the Ciudad Encantada?
What is that? Is
That's a
that
filming location of Conan the Barbarian.
Oh.
One of them. They filmed a lot of it in Spain.
I ate croquetas. Jamon croquetas.
What was that? Pork?
Yeah, but it's like the like the potato mashed up but fried. Oh, so good. So good.
The water bot.
Stay
What is that
hydrated, bot.
stupid water bot? Did Tim do that? Can you ban that water bot, dude?
I like the water bot.
It gives us like a bottle, like a baby bottle. It's just, it's just spam.
As someone who's had kidney stones, staying hydrated is key.
Yeah, you do actually have water there. I was gonna say, it's like, what's the point? Like, how's my dad Arnold? So, there's this whole thing, like this.
We believe that your dad's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He
Well,
is.
no, I was gonna say there's this thing in storytelling, and it's very present in the Spider-Man storytelling also in our game. So people have a father, like the hero of a story has a father, but they also have a second father. The second father is
Watch.
Jesus.
Yeah. How did he survive that?
That was like a Brazzers video. So, so they have a second father who's like their mentor,
I shouldn't be laughing.
and they get advice and training from their second father in ways that their real father cannot give them. So like Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, his real father is Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, but he actually gets his training from Obi-Wan. And in this game, Spider-Man is actually like the second father in a way. He's like the mentor to Miles, you know?
I'm gonna time this right, and I'm screwing it up. There we go.
Wow. I didn't say that.
Resting Fist brought all the small timers out of the woodwork.
You know those memes where they just take the logo and they put it like in the corner of a picture of like a Disney cartoon or something and like bring new meaning to it? Just saying that like that, you know, it was one of those moments, that's all.
Goodness. This stream, man. Alright, Pegasus. XS Ghost Numsy 187, Cryogenic Productions, Cancerous NPCs, Zocker, and Fifix 007. Thank you all for the follow. K West Young. Whoa, Kanye's following us.
That could just be Justin's brother, Kevin.
Kevin, got it. And then someone their cell phone, 131506. Maybe not. Maybe it's not their cell phone. Or maybe they're 13150650. Call it right now.
No. It could be like Peter and Otto also. Yeah, Otto is kind of like Peter's father figure. And it's a very interesting storytelling thing about like myth and the hero's journey where they kind of need a second father.
It just happened.
It's never their main father who teaches them all this stuff. It's always their second father.
Are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test them.
Oh, well.
Its sensors can follow the chemical trail.
Way to go, Justin.
Swinging up on the thief.
Had to be done.
Freaks out and drops the hydrazine.
This is Spider-Bot mission.
I can hang out and
any update on New Game Plus? No, we're working on lots of stuff. So that's one of the things we're working on. We'll have it when we're done with it. Just want to make sure it's polished up. But as you know, we've put out several patches. Spent a bunch of time on other things. We're also spending time finishing the heist DLC. So you know, you just got to prioritize things. But we're working on it. I love that it has this siren to like disperse everyone. It's one of my favorite little things. I love like this guy just falls over. Ah! There's a spider! Well, if people saw like a big spider, they might not realize right off the bat that it was a mechanical spider from Spider-Man. It'd probably freak you out. Like,
well, you know what this reminds me of? When I was in college, I made a video where I had a remote control car and I got a squid from the Chinese market and put it in a glass jar with fluid and glued it on top of the remote control car, and I drove it around crowded places and drove it into people's feet and filmed it like with a hidden camera.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I drove it through a wedding. There was a wedding ceremony going on.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Now to get the fuel back.
And web down. Corey was a troubled child, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, people were asking about my vacation. It was good. Barcelona was fun.
This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make
it Rome is always fun. You ever been to Pizzeria Mozza? We talked about this.
No, I've been to Rome.
Okay.
Well, is it in Rome?
No, it's Pizzeria Mozza's in LA.
Oh.
Anyway, like one of LA's more famous chefs, who's been on Chef's Table and stuff, Nancy Silverton. I was in Rome and we went to lunch, and we happened to and we were like going to this place. This is actually our last day in Rome. We're going to lunch, and Nancy Silverton, I'm like standing, I'm like, holy
chemicals
Nancy
back where it
Silverton?
belongs. I
And
picked
she
up
was
the
outside the
bacon
restaurant
security
and eating
said
at
you're
the
the
exact same
camera
restaurant.
convict
And I was
the
like,
thief.
wow, you know you're eating at the right
Exaggerated.
place when a famous LA
One station
Italian
that was
chef
already
is
used.
eating there in Rome too.
It should be safe from
And it was very good.
especially now that the chemicals are
I beat Dead Cells while I was gone.
Oh wow.
It only took me 22 runs, plus I guess I probably had a few runs here, but still, 22 runs on Switch to beat it one time. But then when you beat it, there's like New Game Plus.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like 4 New Game Pluses where you can like you can essentially increase the difficulty by adding a boss cell. So like you have to beat the game like 5 times on increasingly harder difficulties, but it unlocks better gear and all this stuff. I'm not going to do that.
That reminds me. When are we getting New Game Plus in our game? I bet chat would want to know the answer to that.
Yeah, they probably would, but you know what? We're almost out of time today, so I don't think we should answer it. It's a Black Cat Stakeout we're supposed to go to. Got it.
Hello,
Oh, that's related to,
Been thinking
you know,
about you a
nice.
lot lately.
Play Me. I love the
We
little
were good
note.
together, weren't we?
Meanwhile, she's
Maybe it's
playing
time to
Peter.
reignite the flame.
Emotional games.
Black Cat.
Let's
Don't
see.
tell me she's scoping out places to rob.
Remaster
Promise she
Resistance.
would give up that life.
You know, you can buy a new keyboard for like
What is
$4.
she looking at?
I hope you don't have
Oh,
one of
look.
those fancy mechanical ones.
Anything look out of place.
Black Cat left something for us to find.
There.
Those used to be like, I remember when those were more generic, and then they made like a special little
One of her
vinyl
cats.
thing for her, which was awesome.
Packs those with range extenders,
Golf
then
clap.
harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up.
It's very good.
What is NG Plus? So,
But
NG
she's too
Plus
smart
is
to
a
be putting
thing
herself at risk
Where
like
you
this.
can replay the story of
must
the
be
game
desperate for
with
some
all of the
reason.
stuff you unlocked on your first playthrough. That's basically what it is. So,
You want to wear a backpack in the game? I do kind of wonder where Spider-Man keeps his stuff. Like his phone. Like, does he just like stick that somewhere when he's swinging around?
let's go deal with some of the other towers. We'll just unlock things. We're running out of time.
You still have Black Cat suit and
We
equipment
still
in
have
the
her suit in the
evidence
equipment
lockup,
evidence lockup, right? I think so.
Is she back at it?
right? Maybe. Just
Uh,
double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
Friday is Kian Day. Alright. Hey, did that guy from Spain answer the question about if he'd ever been to that ciudad?
What's up?
I don't know. I missed it. You're the one who's supposed to be looking when you ask a question.
I don't
like
think
that.
he did answer it. I think he was just like, hey guys, I love your work. Bye.
It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Well, if you did hear me, my question was if you've ever been to the...
I also kind of
I love how I have to confess I also got evicted from my apartment.
Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Ciudad Encantada.
No, not really. I hate to ask, but any
Who all
chance
has
you
seen
have room
Venom
at the
this weekend?
shelter?
You gonna go see it?
Of course.
No.
I mean, you still haven't watched Black Panther, so why would you see
Thanks,
Venom?
Exactly.
So, but you should, maybe watch Black Panther.
I'll probably watch it before Creed 2 because that way I'll like get all hyped for Creed 2. Because like the same thing, but in the savannah instead of in the boxing ring.
Okay, but seriously, you should watch Black Panther.
Yeah.
It's actually good.
No, I believe you.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
AKA the Scorpion. As I fully disclosed,
Let's see
I
here.
bankrolled the
Oh, I do love
experiment
this roof.
that gave him superior strength,
This roof is
speed,
really cool
and that
looking.
unsightly
Oh,
cyborg
yeah.
tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man
Like you're in the
who
Matrix.
is not a threat
Mm.
and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy.
Nice.
Do you think his resume said psycho?
Stream's
with a
broken?
poisoning fetish?
Really?
It's lagging bad.
Is a
Oh, I wonder.
third attempt to
Well,
reduce
that's a good time for us to end. I bet they're uploading stuff.
Uploading stuff,
on
yeah.
me.
Ah, great.
Is
Started
one
dropping
package.
frames.
Yeah,
Jonah
well,
Jameson uses.
we're gonna end, and we'll remind people not upload during stream time. Though I know they're working on that stuff. And we got a nice view
Oh,
here.
picture went away. Well, they can still hear us.
Nice view. Well, you're probably not getting the view, but whatever. And thanks for watching, as always, guys. We'll see you
Repeat. Assault report.
on Monday. We'll be back. We're gonna play some Assassin's Creed Odyssey with Swole Adam. And Tim will be here next week, so he'll be on streams. He'll be doing some Tuesday, Thursday streams. Hopefully get Brian. We'll play some more Spider-Man. We're gonna play some Super Mario Party. It's gonna be a fun week next week.
Yeah.
So like I said, we always appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate all the follows today. Protective Shoe and